Welcome to Kush News, the newscast of the African diaspora. I'm your anchor, Ochanda, daily bringing you the top stories from Africa and the Caribbean. Let's take a look at today's news on Tuesday, May 16th, 2023. We go to Zanzibar, where it's about to produce its own power. Zanzibar, for the first time ever, will be able to generate its own electricity, a move that will reduce dependence on power transported from its mainland, Tanzania. This comes after the Zanzibari government on Monday signed a contract with investors to generate power from solar energy. The power purchase agreement was signed between the Generation Capital Limited and the state-owned Zanzibar Electricity Corporation. The investment will be done in partnership with a Mauritanian-based project development and investment firm, Taifa Energy, which is part of the renowned Taifa Group. Currently, the Indian Ocean is the semi-autonomous archipelagos known as Zanzibar receive about 130 megawatts from Tanzania's electric supply company called TANESCO. Speaking after the signing of the agreement, Zanzibar's Minister of Water, Energy and Minerals, Mr. Shaibu Hassan Kaudaura, said that today is part of our huge happiness. Zanzibar is going to become independent in power production. The 180 megawatt solar project is expected to revolutionize Zanzibar's energy landscape and will ensure the reliable supply of clean, renewable power to the citizens of Zanzibar. The government of Zanzibar, through the Zanzibar Investment Promotion Authority, granted strategic investor status following the successful application to invest in Zanzibar, proposing multi-phase 180 megawatt renewable energy facilities in various strategically identified locations in the island archipelago. The visionary project will be completed on a fast track to ensure the creation of jobs and sustainable development in key sectors depending on reliable and affordable power supply. The project will be built in phases and will commence with the expedited construction of a 30 megawatt solar power plant. Through the partnership, Zanzibar will have access to inexpensive, clean, and reliable power infrastructure that will in turn foster economic growth and the betterment of quality of life for all of its citizens. The integration of the solar project into Zanzibar's energy mix supports the blue economy agenda, enhancing energy security, diversifying the energy mix, and promotion of sustainable development. The signing signifies the collective dedication and the determination of all parties involved to accelerate the energy transition in Zanzibar. Those in Zanzibar, big congratulations. That's awesome. Taking a step further into green energy, as well as anytime that you become independent with power, it's a good thing. Congratulations. Let's stay in East Africa and go to Kenya and Somalia. The border points located in Garissa, Mandera, and Lamu counties were closed under former President Uhuru Kenyatta's administration back in 2011 as a result of increased attacks by Somali-based Al-Shabaab. Interior Cabinet Secretary today, Mr. Kindiki, stated that the move to open the border between Kenya and Somalia is a part of the efforts to enhance to cross-border cooperation and bilateral ties between Kenya and Somalia. The Cabinet Secretary said that the Mandera Bulu Hawa border point will be the first to be opened after 30 days. This will be followed by the opening of the Laboy Harar Dobli on the Somalia side, and also a border point in Lamu within 90 days. The Cabinet Secretary also said that Kenya and Somalia continue to experience both intra and interstate security threats. Also, both have been dealing with Al-Shabaab terrorist group with increased prevalence along the shared bordered areas. As a result, the official said that there is a need for the two countries to step up their efforts to counter violent extremism. He noted that terrorism poses a threat to stability and peace at both national and regional levels. The two states also resolved to enhance the operational and capacity of the border security and law enforcement agencies to effectively respond to cross-border threats. The official also noted that Somalia is equally committed to working with development partners to enhance cross-border security and cooperation. Those in Kenya and Somalia, congratulations on once again opening your guys' borders to each other. Being brothers is more than just meets the name here at Kush News. So congratulations to both of you guys. Let's go to West Africa, and specifically with Senegal. Deaths in recent protests have sparked. At least 3 people have died in Senegal during protests supporting the opposition leader Ousmane Sonko. The judge of the criminal chamber of the Dakar High Court had postponed Sonko's trial to give lawyers time to go over court files. The delay came after 24 hours of unrest linked to the case. 2 people were found dead in Dakar and in another town after protests, and 1 police officer also died. Buses were burned and some shops were attacked, and people were clashing with police in the capital and in Sonko's hometown as well. It's politics is what's going on, said a Senegalese worker, and who was caught by surprise with the protest while visiting his family in another town. He said that a lack of opportunities for young people further fueled the demonstrations and called on all sides to restore peace. Sonko has remained in his hometown where he is the mayor, where the unrest started yesterday, and his supporters try to protect him from a possible arrest to force him to be present in court. Sonko was charged based on a woman's accusations that he assaulted her. He denies the charges and also has stated that there is a plot to remove him from the presidential race that is supposed to be happening in 2024. He recently received a 6-month suspended prison sentence in a defamation case against the Minister of Tourism. The opposition leader declared that he would no longer respond to court summons. Sonko challenged current Senegalese President Macky Sall in Senegal's 2019 presidential election. Heavy police presence was seen in Dakar and also Sonko's hometown. Those in Senegal, let us know if you participated or if you are going to be participating in upcoming social and political protests for the opposition leader. Let's go to the Caribbean and end it there. And we go to Dominica. Dominica is betting on a record-breaking attraction to lure more visitors. Dominica is betting on a record-breaking attraction to elevate the destination. The Nature Island will soon boast the longest cable car in the world to provide access to Boiling Lake. Speaking recently, the Minister of Tourism, Denise Charles, announced the $54 million project. The 4.1-mile ride will take passengers from Roseau Valley to the top of Boiling Lake in just 20 minutes, making it more accessible for cruise visitors and travelers who cannot hike the rugged trail to its peak. It currently takes 6 hours to hike to Boiling Lake. The attraction is expected to be completed in 2024. The minister stated that they're thrilled that Dominica will be home to the largest cable car, encouraging more visitors than ever to visiting the beautiful Boiling Lake. Not only will this allow for more cruise visitors to explore our lush landscape, but it will also allow easier access for travelers who are unable to hike its rugged trail to the peak. The $1 billion modern facility will be situated between the Woodford Hill and Wesley villages in the island's northeast coast. The minister also shared how Dominica is creating a pathway for green industrialization by leveraging natural resources to combat with climate change and ensure resilience. The minister also stated that over the past decade, Dominica has been shaping its own destiny by making critical investments in a more sustainable energy option. Within the next 2 years, our goal is to complete our first geothermal power plant, making Dominica one of the first islands to successfully replace fossil fuel. With sustainability into Dominica's entire tourism product, one of the many destinations and new experiences will create opportunities for visitors and immerse themselves in an authentic, organic Dominican experience. Those in Dominica, let us know here at Kush News on how excited you guys are. Also, let Kush News know on if we can go and take a ride on that largest cable car. You know, me speaking personally, I've yet to be in a cable car, and one day I want to go, and hopefully maybe it's a chance to be in Dominica for my first time. How about it? We end today's newscast with the African proverb of the day, and it comes to us from no African nation and or ethnic group, and it reads, I refuse to let anything or anyone hold me back. Once again, I refuse to let anything or anyone hold me back. Reminds me of a song. No. These haters trying to hold me back. These haters trying to hold me back. These haters trying to hold me back. Woo! How you like me now? Let me know your interpretation of today's African proverb of the day, as well as your thoughts, views, questions, comments, and concerns on the top stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for today and any other day that we upload material. Feel free to follow us on all social media platforms. For Kush News on Kush Convos TV, I'm Ochanda. We'll see you soon.